What's up, y'all? We are here at Lakespur at Wellen Park. We're gonna go check this place out. We're gonna show you the models. This is a little bit of an interesting, different community than what we've shown you in a lot of other places. Maybe a little different than what you're used to seeing because there are multiple builders here within this one specific neighborhood. But we got single family homes, we got condos. This is really geared, I would say, mostly towards families, in that there's a lot of bigger homes available in here, a lot of two-story options, and it's geared towards affordability as well. So the coach homes, which are the condos, tend to probably work towards like entry-level, starting off families, as well as retirees though, that are looking for super low fees, low maintenance. It's an amenities light type community. We're gonna show you what the amenities look like. They are done and in, but very minimal amenities to try and keep those fees low. Let's go check it out. What's up, y'all? We are here in Lakespur still. We're looking at now the coach homes, which is a type of condo that Mattamy Homes is building here in Lakespur. It's really interesting to me because rarely do you find condos in a community with light amenities. Normally they're in communities with all kinds of amenities, end up with really high fees. So this is a much more affordable community, and so you got low fees and low fees on the condos even. I mean, of course they do a lot more for you. We'll get into that when we talk pricing, but let's go check it out. We've got 4 different condo models to show you. We're gonna start out in the Ocean Grove, which is the upstairs end unit model. These buildings are all 6 units to a building. Got the upstairs and downstairs end units on both sides, and then there's in the middle there are 2 interior, of course, upstairs and downstairs as well. So we're gonna go take a look. This is the Ocean Grove, 2-bedroom and a flex room, 2-bath, 2-car garage, a little over 1,700 square feet. These are the bigger ones, the biggest ones. Let's check it out. I'm gonna flip you around here. So we come in the front door. Like I said, this is the upstairs, so of course we got stairs right here. This would be out to your garage, but of course that is the sales office, so there's a wall in front of it. But that's the door to your garage. Like I said, it would be a 2-car garage. You got a little bench here to take off and kick off your shoes. You got the storage here. Understairs storage. Always nice in these upstairs condo units to have that. Let's go check it out. So as we come up here, obviously you got the great room out there. Here's your flex room den. It does have a closet, so could easily function as a 3rd bedroom as well. Guest or kids bath. Here's that guest or kids bedroom. Nice big bedroom, plenty of space. Be a little tight putting a dresser there at the end, but you could easily put it over here under the window. I kind of like that better anyways, personally. Here's your AC closet. Here's a linen closet for the guest or kids, and then here's your laundry room. Not big, but fits the washer and dryer. And you got 8-foot doors throughout, 9'4" floor ceilings up here. You still get the tray in the foyer. And here's your great room. And nice big great room. I mean, for 1,700 square foot home, this is really nice. Plenty of space, big island, nice kitchen. This has got the gourmet kitchen still. You got the built-in cooktop, wall oven, microwave. Got a nice pantry over there. Got your dining room here. It's all impact glass doors and windows. Really nice pantry. Got a decent sized balcony here. Every builder, I swear, the lock on these things, some of them go up, some of them go down, never know which one's which. So, nice view of the little lake out here. Decent sized balcony. I mean, you got coffee table, you got 4 chairs. You could easily put a table and dining room table type setup if you want to make it set up more for eating outside, or if you like the relaxing kind of lounge setup, you can go that route like they got. Here's your primary bedroom. Nice and big, plenty of space. Again, look, you got a dresser over here, you got a chair, you got king size bed, you got these 2 big nightstands, you got plenty of room over there if you take the art off the wall for another dresser or chest of drawers. So plenty of space for furniture in here. You got your double vanity. Big enough to have the drawers. You got a nice big walk-in shower. You got a double shower head. You got the bench. This is nice. There's your big old linen closet. There's your throne room. Nice big walk-in closet. What you think? This ain't bad for a condo. This is a big, comfortable condo. I like it. All right, now we're gonna pop in. We're gonna check out the downstairs. This is the Carmel. 2 bed, 2 bath, 2 car garage as well. Just over 1,400 square foot. Let's take a peek. Coming in the front door. So this one, you come right into the great room. And again, very, very nicely done. You still got the 8-foot doors. The ceiling height's a little lower. So 8-foot doors, the 8.5-foot ceiling. I don't know what's yelling at me in here, but 8-foot doors, 8.5-foot ceiling. You got your dining area here. Still got a very similar, nice big kitchen with the built-in gourmet kitchen setup. Here's your great room. Nice big living area too. Let's go see what we got back here. So this is your guest or kids' quarters. So you got the linen closet there. This would normally be your guest bathroom. As you can see how it's laid out here. So typically we would have tub shower combo at the end, toilet here, vanity there, and there would be a linen closet right. Oh, the linen closet's right there. And so here's your guest bedroom. Pretty much the same size, I think. You got the closet over there, not enough room for a dresser down here, but you could, again, do it under the window over here. You just slide everything over a tad. There's plenty of space to slide it over. Pantry here. And that's going to go out to your 2-car garage. And here's your laundry room. Well, let's go check out the primary suite. So here's where your air conditioner goes. Primary bedroom, primary bath. So nice big shower again. You got the bench, you got the double vanity, you got, this throne room is massive. So the vanity's not quite as big, not enough room for drawers, so I'm out on that. But, you know, can't have everything. It's a little bit smaller, 1,400 square feet. Still got a nice sized closet. And plenty of space in the bedroom here. Plus a great view. Preserve on the other side of the lake there. Very nice. So what y'all think? Upstairs or downstairs? Which one you like for the end units? Oh, we got to go outside and show you the lanai, right? So here you go, same size lanai. Here it is with a table and chairs to make it set up more of the dining area. And these are both 2-car garages, and it's going to be a mirror image on the other end of the building. All right, so there you have the end unit condos, the Carmel and the Ocean Grove. So which one did you like better? Carmel or the Ocean Grove? Drop it in the comments. Let us know what you think. And make sure you stick around. I know we told you there's single family homes in here too. We're gonna show you those coming up here in just a bit. We're also gonna show you the amenities, which are fantastic. This neighborhood, even though it's a really new neighborhood, the amenities are already done and in, so you don't have to wait on those. So stick around, we're gonna show them to you, and we're gonna talk pricing on all of these, the condos, the single families, everything. So stick around, check it out. You don't wanna miss this. All right, y'all, so here we are at Lakespur at Wellen Park. These are the coach homes that Mattamy Homes is building here. And so we're gonna go check out. I wanted to give you a view of the front of the building so you could kind of see what it looks like. They've got the garages built out as a sales office over there, but you can see on this side, there's your exterior units, 2-car garage. Here's your interior units, single-car garage. So that's what it looks like. Let's go check out these interior units, see how they look. So these are a little bit smaller. You've got the Delmar and the Seabright. The Delmar is the downstairs, 2-bed, 2-bath, of course, 1 car, 1341. So this is the smallest unit in the building. And then the upstairs is a little bit bigger, 2-bed, 2-bath still, just under 1,500 square feet. And then the downstairs end unit is also just under 1,500 square feet, and the upstairs end units are, we're gonna do the downstairs unit first, but the upstairs end units are the big ones, just over 1,700 square feet. So, as we come in here, so the interior units, they don't get the gourmet kitchen. Still get the quartz countertops, nice big island, nice kitchen setup. What do we got over here? Okay, so this is a pantry. Very skinny pantry. Here's your guest bedroom. So this is a nice sized bedroom. This is bigger than the end unit, the downstairs end unit guest bedroom in terms of depth. It's about probably the same width. These are bigger nightstands than what they had over there. So probably about the same width, but it's a little bit deeper. Here's your guest bath, guest or kids bath, I guess. Typically, these are probably going to be more of a first-time home buyer, maybe don't have kids yet, or just one, or getting to the stage of maybe having kids, or retirees. Nice laundry setup. I mean, it's basically a closet, but it's still nice with the countertop and the cabinets up above, and then you got your low voltage hub right there in that panel on the side where all your low voltage wiring comes in. And they leave the doors off so they're not in the way in the house. So that's what's all in here, but I wanted to take a peek and see what these 1-car garages look like in terms of size and everything. They got a very fancy high-end, super energy efficient hot water heater. So that's nice. Let's go check the rest of the house out. So here's your great room. So we come in here. It's a nice sized living area. And then you got your primary suite here. Windows overlooking the lanai. And again, nice big bedroom. I mean, this doesn't really feel 1,300 square feet to me. It feels bigger. Nice shower, got your bench. Walk-in closet, double vanity. Again, not quite enough room for the drawers. Again, nice big throne room here. Wider door. Looks like they kind of set this up to make it a little bit more wheelchair friendly. So that's nice. There's your primary closet. Let's go check out the balcony out here. It looks like it's set up for dining style setup again. The only thing that I'm not as big of a fan is I prefer the sliders off straight off the back so you get a better view out there. Where this, it's kind of off the side. I guess. Oh, there we go. Just had to give it a good yank. So this is kind of off to the side, means it doesn't get quite as good of a view, but you do have the windows back here. I just like the sliders because it gives you a better view. But here's your lanai, decent size. Again, table and 6 chairs, plenty of room. And so that's it. That is your downstairs interior single car garage condo here at Lakespur. That is the Del Mar. Sorry, as I'm dropping sheets all over the place. I guess I could have just made it to the door to remember the name. Sorry, they all kind of blur together sometimes when you're shooting as many videos as we're doing, but this is the Del Mar. This is, like I said, the downstairs interior unit on these coach homes here in Lakespur. Let's go check out the upstairs. All right, so here we go. The Seabright, the front door is right here next to the Del Mar. This is the interior unit, the interior upstairs unit. So this is a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1-car garage, just under 1,500 square feet. So we come in, and right when you come in, you got a straight shot up the stairs. So it's quite a few stairs, and it's pretty narrow. So if you have some physical limitations that don't allow you to do stairs really well, the nice thing, if you decided you wanted the upstairs unit, if you like it better but you can't do the stairs, the nice thing is it's super easy to put in a chairlift to go straight up these. Or you do the first floor. So here is your garage, your 1-car garage. This is the Seabright. Now, something else that I should point out here, just as a quick, all right, I got you pointed at the ceiling because I was wanted you to see up the stairs. But you see that header there? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna come back down because I'm curious. It looked like a smaller gap from downstairs than. So, and you see that this, I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't see it. Let me kick this up here so you can see what I'm talking about. You see all these little dings along here? You know what that's from? Trying to fit furniture up here. So that was what I was gonna mention, and I'm glad I came to check it out and see that beds. If you do this unit, because of that header there above the stairs, you're gonna wanna make sure you do a split mattress. So they make king and queen size mattresses, or not mattresses, but box springs that are split. You're gonna need a split box spring to be able to get them up here, I bet. So Not the case on the exterior units, but on the interior upstairs unit, you would need, if you're doing a king or a queen bed, you're gonna wanna get a split box. Just a little heads up, those are the things that we look for. How about that wallpaper under the bar there? It's very bright and colorful and fun. So here is your kitchen, and we'll get into your great room in a minute, but let's take a peek. You saw the dining room as we came in. So here's your pantry. Here's your laundry. Here's your guest or kid's bathroom. Here's the guest or kid's bedroom. So they got this set up with a nice full-size day bed, which works really well. And then they got the yoga mats in here. Obviously you got room. You could do yoga in here with this little desk. Probably put a dresser instead of the desk unless you're using it as an office. You do have the closet. So if you're using it as a guest room, then that's a good way to set it up. If it's a kid's room, you probably need to do something a little different. There's your great room. Here's, what is this? Another pantry? Okay, interesting. Oh, I guess that was the linen closet over there for the guests. It's a big, easily put the vacuum and brooms and stuff like that in here in the AC closet. And it's inside the pantry, so it's kind of hidden and out of the way. That's nice. So here's your great room. A little bit smaller space, but you got a big dining room over there, tons of space over there. Got your balcony out here, and then here's your primary bedroom again. And this is nice, plenty of space in here. You got it, this little niche here tucked back, so your dresser fits right in there and it doesn't stick out into the room. I like that. And then here's your primary bath. Throne room. Double vanity. Again, they didn't, then there's enough, I feel like there's enough room in this one. They should have totally bumped this out a couple more inches. There would have been enough room to put drawers in there. Here's your linen closet. Nice big shower and a nice big walk-in closet. Oh, they did screens out here. That's cool. I haven't seen screens on a sliding glass door in Florida like ever, it seems like. So they put an extra screen door on here. It's not really necessary because you got the screen on the balcony, but okay, cool. That's why you typically don't see screen doors on the sliders in Florida, because in most cases they are behind a screen cage like that one is. So I don't know why they did it, but it's interesting. All right, there you have the interior condos here now at Lakespur. So you've seen the exterior units, you've seen the interior units. Which ones do you like better? You want to be on the end, or you like being in the middle? No matter which way you go, they're really well finished, really nicely done, great features and included stuff, and it's really tough to beat these prices. Let us know which ones you like better, interior or the end, and then stick around. I promise we still got those single family homes coming. We got the amenities coming. We got pricing coming. Stay with us. All right, check out these amenities here at Lakespur in Wellen Park. This is another one of the amenity light type communities. If you've watched some of our other videos, this first one that we've shot here in Wellen Park that's amenity light like this. But you got a little bar As you can see, this covered seating area, you got the fireplace over there. Got a little fire pit up this way. Nice pool. Like I said, amenity light, so super low HOA fees, but you have the stuff that everybody actually uses. I mean, a lot of these communities, you got all these amenities and they look great and they sound cool, and then you find out after a couple of years of living here that you never actually use them. This is the stuff that most people use. So you got this beautiful resort style pool, you got all the lounge chairs, you got plenty of seating, you got covered seating, you got these cabanas, got the fountains, and then over on this side you got the playground, little tot lot. There is a dog park back there. I'm gonna go walk back there and show you, and there is an event lawn. They've got all kinds of like lawn games, like cornhole and all that stuff stored in the building over there. They got the pool baths, cabanas. And then out here, as you can see, we got the playground. You got covered seating, picnic bench. So here's your playground. There's all that lawn space back there for lawn games. They do have an activities director here. So you got stuff to do. Here's your dog park. You got activities and stuff going on. This space over here is blocked out. They do food trucks every week here. So all of that set up. So they have events. You got places to play, stuff to do. Great community. Not been open very long, so it's also really, really nice that the amenities are actually already in and open and you can use them. A lot of these neighborhoods, they don't start the amenities until they're quite a ways into construction, but here, they've got them open and done already, and it's a pretty new community, just opened recently. All right, those were the amenities here at Lakespur. They're pretty nice, aren't they? Now, I got my trusty cheat sheet here so we can talk about pricing, because y'all wanna know what these cost, right? So, for the condos, the end units, base prices, again, as always, if you watched our videos, if this is your first one, you may not have seen this or heard this before, but for those of you that have been watching for a while, base prices don't include any options or upgrades, any of the stuff that you've seen in the model homes, any home site premiums, anything like that. So when we talk base prices, it is just that base price, but I'm also gonna talk to you so that you can see kind of a comparison and what the range is, you know, what the real ranges are. We're gonna talk, I'm gonna tell you the base prices, I'm gonna tell you what the some quick move-in examples will cost, so you know roughly really what you would pay out the door. Now, of course, these quick move-in prices are only good as long as these homes last, and it's builders. I don't have any control. I'm just quoting you what they've given me. We do have, because we do a lot of business with these builders, we do get a lot of additional incentives and discounts and things like that I can't tell you here on this video. So call us to talk about that as well. But let's jump in on the end units. The Carmel, which is the downstairs unit, base price $369,990. They have a quick move-in, the least expensive one in the neighborhood right now you can get into for $441,311. That is the downstairs end unit Carmel, the 1,400 square foot, roughly 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage. Then the Ocean Grove, which these are the biggest units in the building. This is the upstairs end unit, little over 1,700 square foot, 2 bedrooms plus a flex room, 2-bath, 2-car garage still. Base price on that one is $418,990, and you can get into an Ocean Grove for as little as $498,601. So under 500,000. They do have a few others that are over 500,000 as well, and just a little bit over. And when I'm talking to you, when I'm giving you these quick move-in prices, These are very similarly equipped to what you see in the models as well. The models, they didn't go crazy overboard in these models like a lot of the builders do. So this is very nicely equipped, just like, you know, what we just showed you in the models. So just to kind of give you a fair comparison. Now for the interior units, the Del Mar, this is the smallest one. This is the downstairs, $339,990. That's the base price, and you can get into a Del Mar right now for $379,454. So yes, well below 400,000 on the Del Mar. And then the upstairs, the Seabright, just under 1,500 square foot. That one is base price of $353,990. And they have a Seabright. The best price that they've got listed on those right now is $411,736. So that's what you're looking at in terms of purchase price. Now, let's talk fees. What's it cost to carry it every month? What's the condo fees, taxes, insurance, all that good stuff, right? These are the other questions we get asked all the time. So let's dive into it. HOA fees, first of all, $602 a month. That is everything. That's all HOA fees. So that covers all the common area maintenance, all the amenities. So landscaping, both common area landscaping as well as around the building landscaping. So your lawn and landscape maintenance, irrigation, so the sprinkler systems, irrigation water is included in that. It also includes repair and maintenance on the roof and the exterior structure of the building, repainting the building. All of that is included, and exterior pest control around the building. Like I said, irrigation water, your inside the building water and sewer is all included in your HOA fees. Trash is included in the HOA fees, as well as cable and internet. So all of that's covered. And then insurance, it covers all the common area liability insurance. So if somebody gets hurt on the property, that's covered, and the insurance on the amenities, of course, and the building structure. So you as an owner, the only insurance you have to worry about carrying is a contents policy on your stuff if you want one. So that's it. So insurance should be super cheap, typically under $1,000 a year. A lot of times, I mean, I've seen them as low as $600 to $800 a year on stuff like that. So that's basically what you're looking at for insurance and HOA fees. And then in terms of taxes, it's gonna depend on which unit you end up buying, but you're probably gonna be somewhere in the range of $6,000 to $8,000 a year, depending on which floor plan, as well as whether it's gonna be your primary residence or not. Primary residence, there are some substantial discounts and things like that that you get with homestead exemption and that sort of thing. So you're gonna be somewhere in that $6,000 to $8,000 a year range typically. And so that is it for costs. Pretty reasonable. What do y'all think? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. So if you want to be in Wellen Park, you love Lakespur, and you want that completely maintenance-free lifestyle, these coach homes might be the right spot for you. If they are, give us a call, send me a text. Whatever works, just hit me up and let me know. But if you want something a little bit bigger, you want a single family home, you don't think the attached lifestyle is really quite right for you, but you like the neighborhood, you like Wellen Park, stick around, click these links right here, and we're gonna show you those single family homes.